Hello everyone, this is Sergio coming at you from Patio Frutal, the fruitful yard. Today we are having to show you these Artic kiwis. These Artic kiwis are a variety of kiwi that are not your typical tropical kiwis. As the name says, Arctic kiwi, this one grows in the cold area. This is New England Zone 6B, and as you know, the temperatures here can go as low as minus 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So today we're gonna step back and show you how my pergola, which is my sitting area here, it's looking. Uh, if you look at it from the distance or up close, you'll think that the bunch there is the only bunch over here. But if you lift the leaves off of it, you see there's tons of kiwis. And this year in particular, the kiwis are very prolific. I mean, everywhere you look, there's tons of kiwis. So they already start to ripen up for the last 2.5 weeks, and they are getting sweeter and sweeter as the night starts getting colder. So because this productive vine has done so great here in New England, in Rhode Island specifically, I decided to expand my pergola because, well, down here we have a flowering vine called jasmine. So my wife have to plant too. So there you go. So we have to share. So up here, I did an expansion of the pergola. It's about another 6.5 feet wide expansion. And I'll show you that this is quite the production that is getting is quite nice. But I show you why I did is because down here the patio keeps on going, and it wasn't covered before. It was used as a sitting area because usually the way the sun comes out, it comes in that position there during the summertime, and you wish to get a nice shade. But I decided that I needed more just to get my production keep growing. So I planted these. I took a hollow stump, which that's what it is, a hollow stump, and I fertilized it with chicken manure right under it. I dug quite a bit, and then I planted my 2 new plants, which I ordered from Burnt Ridge Nursery. They are in Washington State, and these 2 new varieties. This one's called Ken's Red Hardy Female Kiwi, Anticedia purpurea, and this other one, this one here, is called Ananas Naya, Female Hardy Red Kiwi. So these plants came in a gallon pot, both of them, and they were up to here, which is a good size, which is about 2 feet tall. And you know, after they get established, and they started growing some main vines, as you see here. This one has a main vine, and it grew in that bamboo. The bamboo was nice and straight up here. So now that I did the pergola, well, I bend it down, and it's, you know, it has grown, I said, about 10 to 12 feet long, both of them. So I just put them in, and now they're gonna share the pergola with the other kiwis. And as you can see up there, I'm gonna put the camera up there so you can see there are lots of kiwis. And I don't know if you noticed, but those are different than the ones on the other side, as these over here are different from the one that I just showed you. So as you can see, this is the vine. Well, I have 4 trees over here, 4 vines. There's 2 there, and there's 2 further up on the other end. And look at that. They vined up like a rope. And it looked like a dead tree, but it's not. That's just the way it is. And you can see that I still have quite a bit of figs on this side. So anyway, that's what I did. So my pergola, well, 2022 has gotten an expansion. Oh, and I want to tell you something. All this pergola, the entire pergola, from when I built in 1916 to now, it's all built with screws. If you build a pergola, don't bother putting nails. Put screws. You pre-drill, you put your screws in there. This thing will last you an eternity. This is all pressure treated wood, and it's a strong structure. Good support design there. Plenty of screws. Don't go cheap on it. Just put plenty of screws. I think it's gonna be built like a truck. Tough. So that's what I wanted to show you guys, so you see what the patio frutal its changes are going, and you see how this is coming along. So oh, I have to show you because it is September the 12th, so I want you to see that over here we have pawpaws. Pawpaws are related to the sweet sap, but they are the only one that can grow in the northeast USA. And this, look at this, from a single flower, which is a stem right there, you get 5 fruit. You can get up to 8 fruit from a single flower. So this is a baby plant. It's only 4 feet, 4.5 feet tall, and it has about 14 fruits. Last year, for the first time that it produced, it only had 3, a bunch like that from a single flower. So this year, it has about 14, I think. It's more there. It's about 14 fruit in that little tree. It's even going sideways a little bit from the load. But that's one of them. I have 4 producing pawpaw plants, and I have another 11 or so more that are going to be keep on progressing in their production. So that's delicious, and it's the most delicious fruit from the USA that you will ever taste. I guarantee it. And then you have the kiwis. And I also have pears. I have kaffir pears, I have Asian pears, and I also have figs. As you know, I killed some figs this winter by accident. But look at now. This one, it's an Olympian fig. And this plant, I bought it this year. And it was a little twig, skinnier than this one here. Skinnier than that one. Look at that, already has fruit. And I got more figs coming up. So what I will do for my next video, guys, I'm gonna remove all of these leaves out of the plant. I'm barely gonna leave some in the top. And that's gonna make them accelerate their ripening process, because they'll be getting all the energy that is wasted on the leaves is gonna be used for the fruit, and they're gonna grow fast and ripen up quick. So I'll give you a little preview of what else I have here. This is a fig that came from Turkey. The country is called Morgus, and it's a Turkish fig. And that was a little stump, a little cutting. See the cutting right there? And that plant came up. And this one is a 2 LSU Gold, Tanzlet Farmer. And those are my Chicago Hardy and brown turkey there. And you'll see, guys, how this is gonna go. So up here in this gazebo, it's a metal gazebo, I have 3 more varieties of kiwis. I'll show you how big the leaves are in this plant. Look at that. That's as big as my face, guys. And look how it sounds. It sounds like a sandpaper. So that's I don't know if it's a fuzzy kiwi. I know that the vines are fuzzy. And we'll see where they all develop. They've been in the ground for 1 year. 1 year, yeah, 1 year and like 3 months. So we'll see by next year. Hopefully they will produce. I show you from the top. They're gonna cover that pergola there. Not pergola. that gazebo. And over here I have another variety. This one is called Anna. And I planted this one last year. And this one has been in the ground for 1 year. Look here. It has 2 baby fruits right there. So this one is supposed to turn burgundy when it ripens. And this other one over here, which also I planted last year. Let's see. Actually, this is called Meter. We also have some raspberries back here. Yeah, look at that, raspberries. Delicious. But so let's take a view from this other Artic kiwi zone, not zone, area in the yard. They have these 3 different varieties that we'll see what the fruit will turn out. At least we're gonna have a taste in just 1 year time. That is great. Doesn't happen often, but this year this plant has given me a gift. So there you go, guys, from Patio Frutal. I hope you like, share, and subscribe, and you have a good evening.